Let me start with something that might hit closer than you expect. You're talking to a woman. Could be at a cafe, a bookstore, a work event, maybe even online. The conversation feels easy, not forced, not awkward, just smooth. And then she asks something that sounds innocent, almost casual, but something about it sticks with you. You don't know why, but you feel it. And here's the truth most men don't realize. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why she asked it, what it really means, and how to respond without killing the moment, even if you've already missed signs like this before. Now let's be honest for a sec. Most men over 50 believe one quiet lie, that women stop being curious about them, that attraction belongs to younger men, that if a woman shows interest, she's just being friendly, and therefore they dismiss moments that matter. But that belief is outdated, and if you've ever replayed a conversation later thinking, wait, was she testing me? Stay with me, because she probably was, and yes, she does it with questions, not flirting. Now, before we go deeper, quick pause. If this topic has ever made you think, wow, I missed that once or twice or 10 times, hit like and subscribe right now. Not for the algorithm, but because the next few minutes will change how you hear women forever. All right, here's the psychological truth most men never hear explained clearly. When a woman is drawn to an older man, she doesn't chase, she checks, she observes, she tests awareness. Because attraction for her isn't just physical, it's emotional safety, steadiness, and presence. And instead of saying, I'm interested in you, she asks questions, 2 of them. And these questions don't sound romantic. That's why most men miss them. But they are gateways, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. But first, why questions? Here's why. Men move toward what they want with action. Women move toward what they want with curiosity. When a woman feels pulled toward you, not just casually, but in a deeper, more intimate way, she wants to know 3 things. Are you open or closed? Are you steady or insecure? Are you aware or oblivious? And questions are how she finds out. Not interrogations, not interviews, subtle tests. Now, here's where men mess this up. They answer the words instead of responding to the energy behind them. And therefore, the moment collapses. So let's talk about question 1. This is the first test, and it shows up when she's already imagining closeness, even if she hasn't admitted it to herself yet. She asks something like, do you spend a lot of time alone? Or are you usually on your own? Or do you mostly keep to yourself? Now, let me ask you something. Have you heard a version of that before? Comment below if you have. I'm curious how many men catch this after the moment passes. Here's what that question is not. It's not about loneliness. It's not about your schedule. It's not small talk. It's her quietly asking, is there space for me? She's checking your emotional availability. She wants to know if your life is sealed shut or gently open. Because here's the thing, a woman does not picture herself entering a man's world unless she already feels something. She doesn't ask this randomly. And if she didn't care, she wouldn't ask at all. But most men answer like accountants. Well, yes, I'm alone most of the time. Or, no, I'm pretty busy. And the energy drops. Not because the answer was wrong, but because it was empty. A grounded response sounds like this. I enjoy my space, but I always make room for good energy. Or, I'm comfortable on my own, but I'm open to connection that feels right. See the difference? You didn't sell yourself. You didn't invite her. But you didn't close the door either. You showed calm openness, and that makes her nervous system relax. But don't get comfortable yet, because the second question is much more powerful. And this is where attraction either deepens or disappears. Question 2 sounds like this. So what are you looking for these days? Let me slow this down. This question is never casual, never. If she asks this, she's already considering you in a deeper way. This is her testing your direction, not your career, not your plans, your inner direction. She wants to know, is this man alive inside? Is he moving forward or just existing? Can I feel safe leaning into him? Now, here's where many men unknowingly sabotage themselves. They say things like, I don't really know. I'm just taking life as it comes. I'm just looking for peace. Sounds mature, right? But to her nervous system, it sounds like drifting. And women don't open to drifting men. They open to men with clarity, not certainty, clarity. A strong response sounds like this: I'm building a chapter that feels grounded and meaningful. Or, I value connection that's calm, real, and intentional. Or, I'm focused on living well with the right people around me. Notice something? You didn't say her. You didn't pressure the moment, but you showed direction. And therefore, she can imagine herself walking beside you. That's when her interest shifts from curiosity to desire. And yes, this is often the point where intimacy enters her thoughts, quietly, internally. Now, let me say something important, clean and honest. When a woman wants closeness with an older man, not just conversation, not just attention, she tests whether he is emotionally safe to move toward. Not needy, not passive, not chasing, present, grounded, aware. These two questions are her way of checking that. And if you pass them without forcing anything, she leans in emotionally. But here's a small truth most men find funny later. A lot of men fail these tests because they think they're tests. So they tense up, overthink, try to sound impressive, and boom, the moment dies. Remember, men who chase moments lose them. Men who stay present allow them to grow. And yes, sometimes the result is deeper connection, sometimes it's intimacy, sometimes it's simply mutual recognition. But it all starts with awareness. Let's recap quickly. When she asks, "Do you spend a lot of time alone?" She's asking, "Is there room for me?" When she asks, "What are you looking for these days?" She's asking, "Is your life going somewhere I could join?" Miss these questions, and the door closes quietly. Recognize them, and the door stays open. So here's your simple action step tonight. The next time a woman asks something that feels casual but lands differently, pause. Don't rush. Don't explain. Respond with calm clarity. And if you've ever felt a moment like this and only understood it later, comment below, "I see the signs." And if this video helped you see women differently, like and subscribe, because the next video explains what women do after these questions when they want things to move closer, and why most men misread that too, but only if you're ready for it.